Hello, my friends on YouTube. Today is Sunday, November 3rd, 2024, 2 days before the election. And I'd like to remind those who are living in the United States, I already voted. I encourage you to vote, specifically vote red. Vote for Donald Trump, even if you don't agree with his personality. You are not going to marry him. You don't need to agree with his personality. But trust me, it's important to stay free. And therefore, vote for Trump. Okay, today's video is Islam and drinking of the camel's urine. And I'm not joking. The Prophet of Allah, may the blessing of Allah be upon him, give the respect what the respect is due, the Prophet, so that we also don't get a strike. Okay, I hope Elon Musk can buy YouTube as well. Anyway, let's talk about this later. What got me to think about this is Muslims speak about conspiracy theories a lot, that the Jews and the Christian would love to get all the Muslim to leave Islam and join them, become either Jews or Christian. One thing here, I don't know, the founder of Islam was not aware of. I mean, he was illiterate, so it could be. We have two Quranic verses. One is 109 Al-Baqarah, which is the second chapter in Islam in Quran, chapter 109, and it says, I mean, the translation is there. I'm going to put it in the description box, and it says, the Jews and the Christian. He didn't really call the Christian, he called them another name, that diminutive, to humiliate them. Anyway, nevertheless, it's not the issue now. Unless they are not going to accept you, unless you follow their faith. And the thing that he is not aware of here, and probably many Muslims are not aware of, is Judaism. The name is according to Judah. So you cannot if you want to practice the faith, you can. But you can never be, is like, for example, I can become Japanese. My DNA cannot be Japanese or Chinese or Nigerian or Caucasian. It's a group of people. It is a race. You cannot change your race. You can change your religion. But a Caucasian cannot become black or Chinese or yellow. That's ethnicity. It doesn't work this way. So you may practice Judaism if you wish, or Buddhism, because primarily it's from the Far East, but that will not make your eyes slanted eyes and look like the Japanese or the Chinese people who practice this faith or this religion or whatever you want to call it, or philosophy. So here the founder of Islam is telling his people that The people of the book, namely Jews and Christians, will not accept you unless you follow their way of life, their faith, their teaching. Yes, I understand Christianity proselytize, that's understandable, and they can accept black, white, yellow, it doesn't matter. You can become a Christian and practice the faith like the rest of the Christian. I understand that. But you cannot change your race. And the founder of Islam, it seems to me that he has not been aware of that, neither, unfortunately, many of his followers. The other one is also in the same chapter, chapter 2, verse 120. It says that the Jews and the Christian will never accept you. Well, I'm sorry, I mixed them up. Hold on. I'm sorry. That was 120. I'm going to put them in the description box. 109. It says the people of the book, whom are the Jews and the Christian, would love to get you to leave their faith, to leave your faith and revert to theirs. First, the Jews, they don't want anybody to revert to their faith until now. They've been, more than 4,000 years? Yeah, about approximately. 3,600 years on earth. I don't think they're interested that other people become Jews. They cannot. Anyway, Christian, I understand. Christian, they go and proselytize in different areas of the world and even in their own city. Oftentimes people from different groups, actually, they ring my doorbell, I open the door, and sometimes they are Jehovah's Witness, the Mormon, other groups. And it's not like they are forcing you to become, it's either you pay us jizya or we kill you, or you have to accept my teaching. No, they discuss what they have. It's like they're selling product in a way. And if you like their product, you say, oh, okay, I'll take it. Or I buy it. That's it. If you're not interested, you tell them I'm not interested. However, the Prophet of Islam, may the blessing of Allah be upon him, he took that to a new height, new level. Yeah, he thought, oh, sending people like that, it will take too long. And it's not guaranteed. So what do? We go to them, but not to knock on doors. Knock the whole country down. Knock the whole country down with the sword. And they call it futuhat. Futuhat means like they are opening the country or the town as if it's locked. Okay, what do you do after you open it? No, we are very gracious with them. We tell them it's either they accept our teaching even if they are not convinced it's good or true. If they are Christian or Jews and they don't accept that good stuff we have, they pay us jizya and they live as second or third class citizen or 10th class citizen, or the final solution. What do? Okay. And within very few short years, they manage to subdue Egypt, North Africa, and even all the way to Europe. Okay? They went east and west by force. Convinced that this is holy or godly, or it doesn't matter, you must accept. So here, it looks to me that he is accusing the people of the book, namely the Jews and the Christian, of what he is doing. If you come to a Muslim person and tell him, would you like to see the whole world become Muslim? He would say yes. Even if he is not really practicing Muslim, yes. But you can't do that by force now. No, I know that because we're not as strong as we, militarily, we're not as strong as we used to be. And if you suggest to him, what do you think if you have military power and strength that you can conquer the whole world and you can subjugate the world and make them submit to Islam by force? Yeah, that will be good for them and for us because they follow the holy prophet of Allah. May the blessing of Allah be upon him. So they are the ones who actually would like to see the rest of the world, whether you like it or not, follow this teaching. Not the Jews and not Christians. So if the Muslim person, the average Muslim person, instead, those who are really so angry with me and they hate me, you know yourself. Instead of sending all these messages and that hate and anger, ask yourself, who is doing that? Who is forcing people to accept something that they are not convinced with? And then at this moment you will see. Anyway, these two Quranic verses and that hadith indicate that the Jews and the Christian and the rest of humanity is working day and night. They wake up in the morning and all that they think of, how can we conspire together? As they are drinking their morning coffee, they are thinking how to get these people to leave this wonderful teaching that they have and follow us. And in reality, no one is thinking this way. These people, I think, in my opinion, they are trying to give themselves value. I mean, it's not a secret. Muslim countries are in the very bottom. Economically, technologically, scientifically, they are in the bottom. Okay? So to give themselves some value, to think that they have significance really on the world stage, they tell you everybody wants what we have. What do you have other than failure and in the bottom? What do you offer to humanity? What did you offer throughout history? Nothing. And why would the world, I mean, those who really conspire to hurt somebody, I mean, if you tell me that people conspire to steal the ideas of Elon Musk, easy to believe it. The man, by himself, in a few short years, he has one of the best electric car in the world. He has a company producing the best electric car in the world. He invented SpaceX, which is huge. Recently, he sent rockets to the space and returned them, bringing them back as if you are parking your car in your driveway. Okay, so he has an accomplishment. If you tell me somebody is conspiring to steal knowledge from Bill Gates, is acceptable because he has certain accomplishment and people can, with I don't care really for Bill Gates, but there could be people trying to hurt him to steal what he has. But what do you have as Muslim community that people will conspire over you because of these Quranic verses, or try to make you revert from your faith? Actually, it's better if you do, because you might advance a little bit. Okay? Anyway, that's concerning this. So the Jews and the Christian will conspire to make the Muslim revert from this belief. And here you have these people, these very people. Actually, that hadith that I spoke of, I'll put it also in the description box. That was the very same hadith I spoke about it before. This, when the Prophet of Allah followed people who stole and poked their eyes with hot iron, and he chopped their hands and feet and let them die of thirst in the desert. But the beginning of this hadith, actually, it starts with the Prophet of Allah, may the blessing of Allah be upon him. These people were sick. So the Prophet of Allah, advised these people, a group of people who later on became stole, to go to a camel farm, kind of a camel farm, and he advised them to drink of the urine and the milk of the camels, and they will heal. Okay. I will never advise anybody to do that. Muslims, please don't do that. If you are caught in the ocean in a small boat and you run out of fresh water, doctors tell you, do not drink ocean water. And the reason is, I probably assume that it has high salt content than your own urine. So if you drink it, you're actually harming yourself further. Don't drink this salty water. And the same thing when you drink camel urine. It has high content of salt. That's one. Two, I don't know what other stuff that's in there. And you never see any animal drinking the urine of another animal. So even animals know that. They became well after they drank the urine and the milk of the camel. That could have been by chance. Because sometimes when a person is sick, even if you don't take any medication, your body heals itself. So probably they were catching the flu or some kind of virus, and their body fought it. And probably drinking of the milk, that helped their body to recover. I doubt if it's from the urine. However, many people, because the Prophet of Allah said that they have to do that. So from these people who are following blindly, I mean, with the case of somebody of an accomplishment like Elon Musk or Bill Gates, they have accomplishments. So if somebody tells me, follow them and you will succeed, there's a good chance that I'll succeed. But to follow a person who is advising you to do that, where will you go? What will be your end? What's good? Okay, ask yourself, the religious leaders, Muslim religious leaders in the Islamic world, when they get sick, do they go to a camel farm, or they go to the West? They go to Europe, they go to Germany, they go to Britain, they go to America to seek medical help. Where? The Al-Azhar leader, when he was sick, where did he go? Do you go to a camel farm to receive some urine and camel milk, camel urine and milk, camel milk, so that he can heal, or he went to the West to get examined carefully and receive the proper treatment? What did he do? I mean, he should be an example. He should be the one who follows. He is advising you to follow the Prophet of Allah. He may as well follow. Why isn't he following? No, that's for the masses. This is for the... But the elite, you have to seek proper treatment. So this drinking of the camel urine or any type of urine, don't do that, please. Thank you very much. We hope to hear from you.